No, it's not gloom. No, it's not hecatomb. Nor is it custom heroes, Edge of Darkness, Dead Reckoning, Mystic Veil, or Redikai, fool. It's Flawed, the next great card crafting TCG. Let's check it out. And you know how we do. Odds, purple red, evens, green blue. And we got our odds. Going with my girl, is she a rogue? She's wielding that knife. Is she a pirate? I don't know, but let's check it out. Alright, Made in China, 2022, Best Man Gaming LLC, Flawed Card Game at gmail.com, 27 cardboard cards, and what is this? 27 clear PVC cards. Alright, suggested deck list, 1 Avarisa Darkheart / Essence of Combat. So it looks like we're sleeving these cards, the cardboard into the PVC. 3 of something, 3. We'll go down there. Sleeves are not included. You will need 27 standard card sleeves to play. Okay. Interesting. Keeping things novel. I love that. 2-player game, 1 hour, 14 plus. This product does not include a rule book. Rules are available at flawedcardgame.com. Well, darn it, I gotta pull up the rules. Might as well go ahead and do that now, but let's crack open the pack. Or let's see if we can try to grok it without the rule book. Alright, yeah, we got the clear cards. And we have the cardboard cards. Yeah, so when I first heard about this, I want to say it was 8 months ago on Ruler School, Force of Will TCG channel. And I should have hopped on it then, but I'm late. Still early, but late though. Get in this thing somehow. A nice card back, black card back. Some tight plastic here. Let's get with the teeth. Right, 1 down. Plastic to go. Okay. Alright. Yeah, doubt we're gonna really be able to just go all into this, so let me pull up these rules though. Oh, what's that? Flawedcardgame.com? Flawedcardgame.com. Alright, here we go. They'll be at Origins June 21st through the 25th. Wish I could go. Greater Columbus, Ohio. Go see the Bone Thugs, perhaps. Too, while I'm at it. Welcome to official Flawed trading card game website. Flawed is the world's most customizable trading card game. And traditional cardboard cards are sleeved together with clear essence overlays, giving you complete control over over how your deck plays in game. With over 6,000 possible combinations in set 1 alone, Flawed brings the most diverse gaming experience to the TCG genre. Players share turns and alternate actions, which creates a unique, engaging play experience. Learn and play for free today. Download the free Play and Play demo product. Click here. Players who enjoy trading card games like Magic, Pokemon, Flawed will enjoy Flawed. Lead designer Ken Tober has over 28 years experience playing competitive TCGs like these. Customize your cards. then construct your deck. Okay, customize your cards, then construct your deck. Early access online gameplay available now. Patreon, starting at $1 per month. Coming soon to Kickstarter. All right, let's get to those rules, though. All right, the rules. We got a video, and we have a PDF. Wonder how long this video is. Screw it, let's go for the video. Do something unorthodox.
Kickstarter, June 21st, 2023, and that trading card game is called Flawed. We are very excited to bring this game to you. It's been in development for 4 years now, and we're finally ready to release it to the public. Right now on our website, we have a free print and play that you can download from the homepage. If you go to flawedcardgame.com, on the homepage there's a link you can download a PDF that you can print. You have to take every action. For example, last turn, no one took the activate ability action.
And 36 minutes here. We're not gonna sit through that.
But all these other actions you can take multiple times if you want. And
all right, let's try to get the major beats. Let's get this PDF popping. More cowbell. Bear with me, bear with me. Here we go. All right, object of the game. You are representing one of the 6 flawed factions: fire, light, air, water, earth, or dark. You begin the game with the faction shrine in play under your control. You must protect your shrine while attempting to destroy the enemy shrine. Each shrine has its own unique health points. Deal damage to the opposing shrine equal to or greater than that shrine's HP, and you'll win the game. Okay, let's get back to it. God dang it. Okay. All right, each shrine has its own unique HP. Deal damage to the opposing shrine equal to or greater than that shrine's HP, and you'll win the game. Is this a shrine? Yes, this is a shrine, the top card. Okay, this shrine has 19 HP. I don't know what the crap is going on here today, but it is cheesing me off. All right, this shrine has 19 HP, 0 power, 0 speed. When you resolve a dark card that was played as the first action of the turn, deal 1 damage to all sea enemy structures. Hall of Crooked Cornerstone. Yeah, I mean, this is more of a just flipping through the cards, but we'll come back with more detailed how to play later. Yeah, this thing is acting a donkey. This is acting a pure donkey. Oh my gosh. All right. Deck components. Each player must construct their own unique deck prior to the start of gameplay. A complete deck consists of 50 base cards, complete with essence overlays, 1 shrine complete with 1 shrine improvement overlay. Okay. 50 base cards complete with essence overlays, 1 shrine complete with 1 shrine improvement overlay. Dark essence, infused essence, infused essence. Looks like it gives it +2 to the health or perhaps armor. Okay, 1 shrine complete with 1 shrine improvement overlay, and any necessary tokens if applicable. Damage counters can be dice, gems, etc. For more info on deck construction. Okay, 14 pages, not too long. Base card anatomy, card name, super type, subtype. Okay, yeah, this is a unit card. So card name up top, super type, subtype. The super types are unit, event, continuous event, structure, item. Yeah, unit, Yeah, all those things. Casting cost is 3. That's that top right. This one will be 2 dark. Health points. HP is number 4 right there. 3. Power in the middle. Speed at the bottom. Speed indicates what order cards act in. See the stack, page 9. In combat, page 10. Card text. See zones of play. Card construction cost. Interesting. Number 8. Number 8 right there. Costs 3 to construct this. Used when designing your deck. See card construction, page 14. Artist credit and copyright. 10 rarity. 10 right there. Rarity white equals common. Silver, uncommon, gold, rare, purple, epic. Okay, Essence Anatomy. Essence name. And additional casting costs would be at the top right, like a regular cardboard card's casting cost. And additional card text, number 3, would be there. And additional stat bonuses. Additional stat bonuses, that's number 4. And let's get one that actually has it. Okay, stat bonuses. And let's get one with text and everything. That might be difficult to find. But additional stat bonuses, number 4. Right there, gives those buffs. And resource zone production, number 5. Right there. Provides a fire infuse, I think it was called. 6 card construction limitations. None right there on that one. And essence card construction cost. Plus 3 right there on number 7. Essence card construction cost. Okay, so you make your cards before you start playing the game. Interesting. Game setup. Combat zone 1. 2 resource zone. 3 dead zone. 4 each player places their shrines in combat. 1 second. Oh my gosh. All right, we back. A lot of technical difficulties today. All right, set tokens or dice to the side within reach. Each player tucks their keep card beneath their shrine when not in use. Keep card. Where's the keep card? We got the shrine there. Where's the keep? Keep it somewhere in the back. Okay, determine starting player, mulligan rule. At the start of the game, each player draws 6 cards into their opening hand. Then add your keep card to your hand. Okay, goes to hand. Place cards you wish to return to the deck in front of, to the left of your keep card. Place cards you wish to keep in the opening hand on the bottom to the right of the keep card. Yeah, it's a lot better. Each player places their hand in a stack face down on the table in front of them. Each player simultaneously reveals cards from the top of the stack until they reveal their keep card. Add the speed values of the revealed cards. The player with the highest speed takes the first action of turn 1. In the case of a tie, each player reveals their top card from their deck. The player with the highest revealed speed. After each first action is determined, any tie is resolved. Each player draws cards equal to the number of cards revealed in step 4. Each player shuffles all cards revealed in steps 4 through 6. Example, mulligan. Alright, turn composition in Flawed. All competitors play within a turn at the same time. This turn is broken into many smaller steps called actions. Players alternate taking one action at a time until all players take the pass action. This is the only way a turn in Flawed ends. Actions. There are 6 different actions that a player can choose to take. These actions can be taken in any order and do not have to be taken within a given turn. An action can be taken multiple times by the same player within a given turn, with 2 exceptions. The player resource action can only be taken by each player once per turn. The prepare action can only be taken by 1 player per turn. The individual actions are discussed in more detail below. Player resource. Place a card from your hand in the resource zone. This card enters the resource zone recovered unless the chosen card specifically states otherwise, or there is a game state thing that states otherwise. This action can be taken by each player once per turn. This action can't be responded to, i.e. no stack is generated. Okay, playing the land. Play a card. Play a card from your hand onto the stack and exhaust resources in the resource zone equal to the card's casting cost. And activate an ability. Activate an ability on a card in the combat zone. Exhaust any resources, units, etc. required to play the activated ability cost. A card with 0 speed can only activate its ability during this action. A card with 1 speed or greater can activate its ability during this action or on the stack. See page 9. Enter combat. Declare your intent to attack. 5. Prepare. Draw a card for the remainder of the current turn. All your future actions must be passed. Okay, so draw a card, then you got to pass. Only one player per turn can choose a prepare action. A player who has prepared may still defend attacks and play cards, activate abilities onto the stack. See page 9 for more info on the stack. Pass. Do nothing. This action passes the next player in order. When all players pass consecutively, the current turn ends and the new turn begins. See page 6 for starting a new turn. Starting a new turn. All players recover all cards in play. 2. Each player draws 1 card from the top of their deck. Calculating initiative. Card type. Shrines. Shrine is an umbrella term that is used to cover the very important location for one of the 6 factions in Flawed. These buildings have unique historical or political, but in all cases they must be destroyed in order to grow your faction's influence. Shrine improvements. They improve the shrine. Card types. Base cards. Units. Events. Events continuous. Stay in play. Field spells. Structure. Your shrine is a structure, but there are other structures that may be included in your deck, like your shrine. Your opponent may attack any of those structures directly. I guess enchantments that you swing into. I guess we call those battles now. Something like that. Items are weapons, armor, and other accessories that can be played onto a unit. Equipment. Card types. Essences. Essence represents the inner nature of a card. These cards serve as a player's resource base. Every base card is sleeved together with 1 clear essence card. And essences generate 1 resource of the element type represented in the hexagon on the bottom of the card. For example, clandestine essence generates 1 dark resource when exhausted. When a player takes the play a resource action, the selected card is turned upside down in the resource zone so that the element icon is viewed right side up by its player. Some essences add additional casting costs to the base card they are paired with. These additional costs can be seen in the top right corner of the essence and will appear next to the base card's casting costs when sleeved together. When choosing to play a card action, the entire casting cost must be paid. And that's including resource requirements from both the base card and the essence card. Okay, you slap 2 cards together, you got to pay everything. Zones of play. The zones of play are the combat zone, the resource zone, the dead zone, and the stack. See game setup on page 8. See game setup. I'm liking the comic book art. That's cool. Looks like it is opposed to what you would think it would be, but it fits right in. The zones of play are the combat zone, toggled on and off depending on which the zone the card is in. While a card is in the resource zone, a player should only take into account the text that follows the R symbol resource. The C symbol marks lines of text that are active while a card is in the combat zone. D, dead zone. S is stack. Yeah, example. The line of text enters exhausted. Only applies when a card is placed in the resource zone that is located by the R. The negate target event only applies to events on the stack is located. And S symbol event, the line negate target event on the stack. The stack is a term used to refer to the intangible zone of play where cards reside after their cost is paid, but before they resolve. Every time a player chooses a card to play a card, attack, or activate an ability, action, a stack is generated at speed 0. For rules on the stacks, when attacking, see combat sequence steps 2 and 5 on page 10. Responding to play a card or activate ability on the stack. The player choosing the action is considered the active player for the player card, and activating ability action. The stack is generated after the active player announces which card or ability they wish to play. Yeah, I mean, if it's anything like a normal stack, I think we can pass it up for right now. Combat, a player may choose the attack action only if they have at least one recovered unit in the combat zone that currently has the ability to attack. A unit can attack the same turn it enters into the combat zone. The same player may take the attack action multiple times within the same turn as long as the unit they can attack under their control. Whenever a player chooses the attack action, the combat sequence begins. This sequence always occurs in the exact order described below, and steps are never skipped. Declare attack. Active player declares an attack. Stack generated at speed 0. Declare an attacker. Declare a defender. The inactive player may choose to defend the attack with one of their units. To defend an attack, the inactive player selects a recovered unit in their combat zone and exhausts that unit. Okay, declare an attacker. The active player selects one of their units, exhausted, and selects a card in the combat zone to attack. Okay, so direct attack. Cards that can be attacked include any enemy structure or any exhausted enemy unit. Okay. A second stack is generated at speed 0. Damage is dealt. Ooh, we got a misspell. Dealt. If the attacking unit is attacking an exhausted unit, or if the attack is being defended, damage is dealt in descending speed order. And if a card receives damage less than its current HP, place damage counters on the card to represent how much damage was dealt. So it looks like it's kind of like first strike with the speed. And if a defender was removed from combat during step 5, then damage is dealt to the card originally chosen in step 3. And any card that receives damage equal to or greater than its current HP is removed from combat. And if a card has an item or continuous event linked to it when it's placed in the dead zone, that item or event is also placed in the dead zone. Cards with 0 speed don't deal any damage. If a player's shrine receives damage equal to or greater than, then they lose the game. Okay, Knife Expert attacks Pillory, and the attack is not defended. Since Knife Expert has 2 speed and Pillory has 1 speed, Knife Expert deals its damage first. Knife Expert has 2 power and thus deals 2 damage to Pillory. Pillory's HP is 1, thus is destroyed, and the card is moved from the combat zone to the dead zone. Knife Expert takes no damage because it has basically first strike. Alright, example 3. A defending unit is destroyed mid-combat. Earth Elite's attack. We get the picture. Key terms: action. A turn is made up of actions. Days. The unit's speed becomes 0 until end of turn. A unit with 0 speed does no damage. Destroy. Put it to the dead zone. Exhausted. 90 degrees. And initiative is calculated at the start of each turn to determine which player will take the first action that turn, and that is the sum of speeds of all units in play, your units in play, plus any bonuses of any of your cards in play. And negate is to send a card from the stack to the dead zone. Pass is in your turn. Prep. A prepare action causes 2 things. First, the player draws a card. Second, the player taking this action passes all future actions on the current turn. Recovered. Okay, not exhausted. Keyword abilities, accuracy. So with accuracy, may declare an attack, choosing any unit as the object being attacked. So you can just attack ready stuff too. Armor X. We get it. Evasion. Cards with evasion X require opponents to add additional X to other costs. Lethal, death strike, regenerate. Sure, you get some life back. Steadfast allows cards to defend without exhausting. Stealth to avoid detection or detect others trying to be avoided. Units with stealth. Special kind of can-attack type deal. Surge is an ability that allows you to recover up to X resources and use them again in a given turn. Nice. Untap. Swift Strike. Cards with Swift Strike will increase their damage by X when dealing combat damage to a unit with less speed than the card with Swift Strike. Okay, you get even extra damage when you have higher speed. Sworn Enemy. Cards with Sworn Enemy gain while in combat with a unit of X type. Kind of like protection, but just more damage. Bound and additional text is it is only active on a card if the essence bound of the card is of X type. Example, Firebound plus 1 power would grant the card plus power so long as the bound essence was some type of fire essence, such as infused fire essence, essence of fire and light, or discipline essence. Locked cards must be bound to an essence of the type. Essences with locked must be bound to a card of X type. Deck building, deck construction, card construction cost. Every base card and essence card has a card construction cost printed in the bottom right corner. The total sum CCC of 2 combined cards must be equal to or less than 6. Okay, can't build stuff that's more than 6, so you can't make OP cards like that. So 4 has to be with a 2 or a 1 or a 0. This right here is a 2, that'll work. So overlay it, then she becomes buffed like that. On the combat step, she gets +4 initiative, stealth 1, and when this card attacks at the first action of the turn, take an additional action that counts as the first action of the turn, and then it has a 6 casting card construction cost. Okay, base cards or essences may have symbols noting restrictions in deck construction. Cards with the lock symbol can only be paired with E with an event, S with a structure, U a unit. Okay, let's look for some of those locks. Let's look for a lock. Okay, this one is locked to what looks like fire. Yeah, locked to a fire card right there. Cool, I like it. A water, earth, dark, air, light, a unit, an item, structure, and an event. Playsets and deck size. You may only have 3 copies of a card in your deck, with 2 exceptions. 1 card of the subtype Epic is limited to 1. You can play an unlimited number of essences with the infinity symbol shown here. Infinite numbers of these ones. They're just the basic ones, looks like to be, but you might get a +2 on. No, that's actually a +2 card construction. So all you can get is a 6 max. Total deck size 50 base cards with essence overlays, 1 shrine and 1 shrine improvement. And remember, we're putting them in clear sleeves, not the black sleeves. Maybe it is the black sleeves because the back of the card shouldn't matter. I'm going to just say black sleeves, but it says something about clear sleeves. I'm thinking it's just clear front sleeves. I could be wrong, though. All right, and that's the end of the rules. Less intimidating than it seemed at first. But yeah, let's flip through these cards. Yeah, we got 5 minutes. We can do that. All right, we got Knife Expert, Unit, Human Assassin Tactician, 2 black. Combat steps, she gets stealth 1, so like you probably can't detect her. And when this card attacks as the first action of the turn, take an additional action that counts as the first action of the turn. Oh man, seeing as how these are 25 card decks, these might not even be full decks. Ain't that a blip? Alright. 1, 2 of those. Ruffian, Unit Human, 2 HP, 2 power, 2 speed. Combat step, when this card attacks as the first action of the turn, it gains +1 power to the end of the turn. So it'd be a nice 3 coming in for the 1 darkness. Card construction, it costs 4, so you can only put a 2 essence on it. Not that strong of an essence, but she's got a 2 card construction, so she can put a +4 on her card construction when you sleeve it up basically at the beginning of the game. Backstab, HP 0, power 0, speed 0. If played as the first action on the turn, destroy target unit in combat. If you control a combat assassin, draw a card. Let's make for sure that that's combat. Yeah, it gotta be combat. It might be something else, but I'm saying that. Too dark, and C is a 6 though. Okay, if played as the first action of the turn, destroy target character unit. I don't know what the C is. If you control a C assassin, draw a card. All right, nice. 3 of her, and intelligence operative. Unit, human tactician, 1 any and 1 darkness, 1 speed, 1 power, 4 HP. C. Yeah, let's make sure about that combat. I'm really forgetting what that is. Actions. Combat zone. In the combat zone. Yeah, in the combat zone. Yeah, I'm taking it combat zone. Combat zone, stealth 1. A stealth attack can only be defended by a defender with equal or greater stealth value. Nice. And +2 initiative in the combat zone. Speed 1, power 1, 4 HP. 3 of her. The Abyss. 3 of any. 2 darkness, unit assassin, speed 2, power 3, HP 6. Combat zone, lethal. A lethal card's combat damage immediately destroys units. And then combat zone, 3 activated mana ability. This card gains +1 speed till the end of the turn. 2 of those. Siege Master, 5 drop, 2 red, unit, human tactician. Speed 2, power 4, HP 4. Combat zone, increase non-combat damage dealt to combat zone enemy structures by 1. Nice, 1 of those. Eternal Flame Soldier, looks like a Brobnar card. Okay, we got her. Speed 2, power 3, HP 6, regenerate 1, heal 1 damage from the card at the end of the turn. Dying Breath. Event, speed 0, power 1. Combat zone unit you control, it gains this card's power until end of turn. At the end of the turn, destroy it. 3 of those. Pillory, that we were talking about earlier. Oh yeah, Pillory was just an example in the book. But this is a structure. Speed 0, power 0, HP 1. And combat zone, tap. Target combat unit can attack this turn. Nice art on there. That big torture device, not cool. And hatred and event cost a purple and a red. Speed 0, power 0, HP 0. Destroy target combat zone unit if it is light, water, or earth. And 0 speed, so I'm sure negates can stop that. And here we go with the keep that we were looking for. You put the keep under your shrine, and then you bounce it to hand or something. Cards to keep, cards to return, and allegiance for sale if the price is right. Okay, Hall of Shadows, Crooked Cornerstone, Epic Structure, Shrine, Dark. When you resolve a dark card that was played as the first action of the turn, deal 1 damage to all combat zone enemy structures. Okay, first action, cool. And HP 19, power, speed 0. All right, interesting. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, let's check out these essences too. All right, essence of opportunity, combat zone, +4 initiative, +4 to the card construction cost. Essence of combat, +3 to the card construction cost, +1 to the casting cost. 1 red. Pure fire essence. When in the S zone. What is S zone? Combat zone. Spell zone. Let's see again. Okay, combat zone, resource zone, dead zone. Yeah, I might be getting this messed up, but let's see what that C is again. Shrine improvements, card type, essences, zones of play, the stack. Maybe that S stands for the stack. C. Structure. S is the structure. I'm thinking. Yeah. Alright, structure. When this card resolves, deal 1 damage to target C structure. I'm thinking combat area structure. I'm not sure about those C's and those S's, but upon further upon further analysis, it should become clear. But essence of might, +2 on that stat, +4 card construction. Essence of might, same thing. Essence of dark and fire, +3 card construction. Yeah. Pure dark essence. Yeah, well, we have a sleeve. Let's show how it looks. So we got a 3 guy and a 2. So before we even start the game, we'll just put these together. And there goes the card. I'm thinking you put these together before the game. I think that's what it said. But hatred, pure dark essence, and S, when this card resolves, if it was played as the first action of the turn, draw a card. +2 initiative, destroys target C unit if it is light, water, or dark. And it costs 2 mana. Alright, when this card resolves, if it was played as the first action of the turn, draw a card. +2 initiative, pure dark essence, locked to the darkness type of keep or deck. +3 construction cost. Dark essence, +0, infinite amount of these. War room, C, increases your starting hand size by 1. Essence of dark and fire, +3. Construction cost, same thing. Slick essence, C, +1 initiative, +3. Same. Infused air essence, +2, infinite, +1 stat. Same. Infused dark essence, +2 initiative. I'm thinking in the combat zone. Infinite of these, +2 construction cost. Hidden passageways. Use this ability once per turn. Exhaust a, I'm thinking combat zone, assassin, tactician, and deal 1 damage to target combat zone shrine. Essence of combat. Fire type, 3 buffs, 3 cost. Infused dark essence, +2 initiative, +2 card construction. Same. Alright, interesting. I'm hoping that these are not half decks, but they may just be. But yeah, be on the lookout for the second deck of Flawed, and be on the lookout for gameplay. Hopefully coming soon. Run back through this rule book again and make more sense of everything clear. Before I get to that though. Alright, Folio Games, like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna good old thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah though.